Okay, we got Why America's Got Talent Sucks Now from Sir W. Okay, so why is that?
There was a time when people couldn't get enough of America's Got Talent.
My name is Bobby Badfingers, and I'm a professional snappist.
It felt like it was giving
What?
everyone a look at what the entertainment industry is really like. Not a nice place for nobodies.
You guys were really funny. Guys were really funny.
No.
But that doesn't mean you can't become a somebody.
Here is the best new act in America, your America's Got Talent winner.
However, today a lot of longtime fans agree that things have changed for the worse.
What the fuck?
He hit the golden buzzer for himself.
Yeah, I'm with the crowd.
What the? He hit the golden buzzer for himself? Bro, this is like some top tier delusional mental gymnastics.
I'm sitting here like, what is the point of this? I'm just like, yeah, I'm not digging this.
The talent's still there, but it just doesn't feel authentic anymore. So many people are lying between the judges and the acts.
And it was honestly pretty cool, minus the fact that they edited out a lot of the actual drumming of my act.
The format's now so predictable that it's become the first show to be successfully replicated by AI.
He sent me the video of the kid whose parents died in Ukraine war, and he loves his parents, and he's made a song.
Oh yeah, on America's Got Talent.
It was incredible.
That's good, right?
It was unbelievable.
Yeah.
And the overly scripted reactions.
That was
Something.
Predictable acts, and controversy.
Wait, was that?
oh god.
Predictable acts.
America's Got Talent starter pack. Insert sob story. That one comedian who's actually good and gets third place. America's Got Talent. Oh, geez. I think this is what happens. To just shows that are constantly trying to pull something and make something out of nothing. And to try to keep it like entertaining. Because like at the end of the day, all of this is essentially like entertainment. All of these like little talents and stuff like this. And honestly, what I really think is that like in the beginning, when America's Got Talent first came out, it was fine and almost necessary because the internet wasn't as popular as it is now. Social media. If you want to be a somebody and you could be like any one of these people that has a talent, all you needed to do is just record yourself, do the talent, and then do it in different ways. And just post it up on your little social media and you're good. Just let YouTube take the wheel. This was like an outlet or a platform, America's Got Talent. When back in the day, there was no platform really. But given enough time, it just seems like America has just seen enough talent. Like almost every talent has been seen. And it's probably doubly true for like this dude, Simon Cowell, because he didn't start in America's Got Talent. He started off in, what's the sing one? The singing one? The singing version of this. America Can Sing, or what the heck was the show called? I actually forgot. It's been so long. It's like Simpsons levels of seasons at this point. Like when these like talent shows first came out. Shit, what was I? I was probably like 13, 14, 15-ish. And seeing like, cuz like who was the winner of like the singing one? Wasn't it like Kelly Clarkson? But that was like so long ago. And then this dude was just like, I'm fucking tired of listening to you guys sing. I need to like see some other things. And honestly, if I was him, Simon Cowell, This is like the easiest fucking job in the world. Like, just say whether or not you're good or bad. And I don't even know if he's like, he's probably not even like an agent or whatever. He's just like more or less like an actor. He's just like sitting up there like, yeah, you're good. Yeah. He's probably went through every single solitary reaction that you could probably go through as like a dude just sitting there waiting to judge you.
And controversies behind the scenes make it easy to see who is at fault.
We are going to make America's Got Talent great again.
He also happens to be the one who started it all.
My first guest is the brutally honest judge on American Idol. He's one of them.
American Idol, that's what it was. Oh my God, it's been so long, dude. 2006? Bro, I was still in high school.
Most successful people in the music business.
Bro, it's over 20 years since American Idol came on. Oh my God.
Told me I wouldn't make it past the first round, and if I walked into a room, he wouldn't notice me.
Please welcome Mr. Simon Cowell.
After becoming a household name in the UK for his show The X Factor, and in the US for being the mean judge on American Idol.
Oh my God, he looks so young here. Are you kidding me? He's like the black shirt guy, super judgy, and then these guys are over here just chilling. Yeah.
Proven himself to have a knack for knowing what clicks with people.
You've got so much advice that you recite from your father.
One of the things that always stuck in my mind, he said, everyone in life, Simon, has a sign on their head, and it says, make me feel important.
So when he announces he's making something new, heads turn. Another talent show. But unlike all the other ones on TV, this one's not just about singing, dancing, or rapping.
On Ego Trips, the White Rapper Show. We're on a mission to find the next white rapper who can rep hip-hop to the fullest.
It's about...
Oh my God. That can represent white hip-hop to the fullest. Okay, so this is like a little question I always do. For literally anything where you have to like say someone is like either like you're in or you're out or anything, but it's based on the color of your skin. If you can just like, so how do you figure that out if someone is white enough? Oh, okay, you just look at them, use your eyeballs. Okay, well, what's the cutoff point? And why is that cutoff point important? So anything in life where you have to figure out, there's like little like things or whatever in life that are based off like color of your skin, not even race anymore. It's just color of skin. Then you have to ask the question, okay, how white or how black or whatever. And then figure out, you ask them, okay, what's the cutoff point? And then they'll say some dumb shit. It always is. And then you ask them, okay, it's like asking like, what's how much money, what do you call it? How much money for you to suck a dick? But then you're constantly trying to make them go lower and lower. So it's like, okay, you would do it for $1 million. Okay, you would do it for 900,000. Okay, and then just keep going lower and lower and try to figure out where that little line is. So then they'll end up saying like, oh, 500,000. So then you ask them, but then they'll say like, if it's any less, then nah, I wouldn't. So then you could ask, okay, how about 450,000? Well, it's only 50,000. I guess I could. So then you keep going lower and lower, but it's in different increments. So then you try to get to the root of it. So it's that kind of situation of we're going to try to find the white rapper that can represent hip hop the best. It's the same thing.
Those and everything in between.
Senior Jewish rapper.
A competition to find the best overall entertainer. He calls it Paul O'Grady's Got Talent.
Are you going to be nice tonight?
I'm always nice, Paul, you know that.
It's not very good.
The pilot was terrible. It was overcomplicated. It was too long.
But Simon still sees potential in the concept. So he goes back to the drawing board, touches up the format, signs a new deal with NBC in America, and in
Really? It was just like a little like MS Paint little draw up thing. Huh.
2006, he introduces the world to America's Got Talent.
This time, there are no age limits, no boundaries, and no second chances.
Millions of people tune in, and hundreds of thousands of people show up to the venues, all for a shot at winning the $1 million cash prize, and it's utter chaos.
I am the best looking man in comedy. I'm here to become America's next big talent.
Like the Wild West of talent shows, they travel around the country holding open auditions, like they're
Bro, this was actually crazy to watch. Because, like, the first couple seasons of the show, either American Idol or America's Got Talent, is, like, the most cool things. Because everybody is coming out of the woodwork. Nobody has, like, a reputation. You know, you get some people on here that have just been like, oh, yeah, I was on here for, like, 5, 6, 7 seasons. I've been on here 10 seasons, and you guys never passed me. This time is different. I'm ready to come back and win it all and blah. Okay, that's everybody's story. In the first couple seasons of American Idol and America's Got Talent, nobody was anybody. You were seeing some weird, crazy talents. It was awesome, dude.
They're actually searching out for this talent, making it feel more like an event than a show.
100,000 people show up.
Yeah.
100,000 people show up to audition.
Yeah.
To be famous.
To be fair, and when they say, you know, I'm going to give something back to society if I...
And again, like, what year did this start? Well, Idol was like 06, right? So then you gave them like plus 5 years or something. So it was like, like, when did America's Got Talent start? Let me see, real quick. When did America's Got Talent first air? Oh, okay, 06. Yeah, the internet was not popping in 06. That was the platform to get famous on. Now, you could pick, it's like it's dealer's choice on which platform you want to get famous on. You want to get famous on YouTube? You want to get famous on Twitter? You want to get famous on Instagram? You want to get famous on what else? There's like Facebook. You want to get famous on something else or whatever? Pick one. There's a zillion.
Win. Yeah, right.
And since basically anyone can audition, it's not as pretty as Simon's other shows.
I'm afraid we've got to be quite brutal here. It's a talent show, not a freak show. Okay?
Unlike me, when I put you on America's Got Talent, you know...
Well, I remember what you said to me. Piers, I need somebody who's evil, arrogant, obnoxious, and your name immediately sprang to mind.
I mentioned the word.
So naturally, critics are mixed. Many label...
And also, Simon also doubles as like the bad guy. Every show needs a heel, and Simon was happy to fill that role of the heel. You know, everybody liked the middle lady and the black dude in American Idol, and then here comes Simon, super like judgy, resting bitch face. He wanted to like kick everyone out, and then everyone had to depend on like the other two voters to like, come on, please let me in. I got a good talent. I got a good voice. Like, he was happy. Simon Cowell was like the internet's version of, or the TV's version of Jake and Logan Paul. They are the heels of the internet. Like, same thing with Simon Cowell. He was the heel, the bad guy. Gotta have a bad guy. People love to hate watch.
It a hard watch. The talent is fine, at least the good acts are, and the idea is fine, but the execution is awful. With Piers Morgan's antics so off-putting, I'm not sure if I'll ever watch it again.
Piers, you have been fired from every newspaper job you've ever had on an ethical circumstance.
Oh shit, he's starting to spit back.
However, this is exactly where fans of the show see potential.
Do you have any idea what you're talking about? Are you guys watching the same show I am?
I don't want to see you again. I'm sorry.
But it is
Brent?
about diverse talent.
Yeah,
And
it is
you
about
definitely-
diverse talent. But
You
that-
definitely did your thing with the horns, man. Definitely.
Yeah. It's loud, obnoxious, and people can't take their eyes away. In season 2, the show really starts to find its footing, and it becomes clear that the Got Talent format is all about what's right around the corner. The surprise.
The next
who
best
will win
thing.
This competition is not the person at the front of the crowd showboating, doing cartwheels, doing this. It'll be
No, it's about the entire experience that person provides. People remember if the judges start bickering amongst each other on whether or not the person was good or bad. Like, substitute whatever talent in there, whatever you want. But people will remember the talent that is just good enough or just weird enough to make the judges start bickering amongst each other. And it's even better if you can get like the audience on your side.
someone sitting very quietly and very confident at the back of the room who knows they have the talent to win.
In season 2, a ventriloquist named Terry Fader pulls off a Cinderella story.
Oh no, a ventriloquist.
Terry's not just a ventriloquist. He's an outlier. He's entertaining. And he's a classic underdog. People love rooting for underdogs.
To have that kind of reaction and to have the audience stand up and wow, it was exciting.
The winner of America's Got Talent, Terry Fader!
Who won?
After successfully capturing the hearts of millions, and not only winning, but securing a $100 million contract in Las Vegas, he's just what America's Got Talent needs to prove its potential.
Holy shit, $100 million contract? Bro, you're chilling.
Hot off the success of season 2, Simon gets busy planting Got Talent flags all around the world.
Welcome to Asia's Got Talent.
Fast forward to 2009, the
Asia's
show
Got
settled
Talent.
into its place as a primetime juggernaut. In an effort to start appealing to a younger demographic, they replaced the host Jerry Springer with Nick Cannon.
What can we expect?
Oh, yeah.
We can expect the unexpected.
I mean, come on, try getting Jerry Springer to go on top of a mountain.
Oh, that's so funny. Like, was I there for that? Why would you get Jerry Springer? He's more like adult themed. Because everybody remembers shouting Jerry. I wonder if people actually shouted that like during like the early episodes of America's Got Talent. That'd be so funny if they actually did.
A couple years later, Howard Stern replaces Pierce Morgan as the mean judge.
I don't want to hurt anyone's feelings, but feelings are going to be hurt.
I built a whole career out of finding people who would appeal to an audience.
This is for Gary. How many hours in a day?
24.
Audiences are thrilled.
For you and the rest of America, what I'm looking at here is to be a very good judge, to sit there. I take it seriously. You know I watch the show. Whatever you think of me, I'm honest, and I will give you an honest opinion.
And together they usher in what many consider to be the golden era, with skyrocketing viewership and even, get this, a Guinness World Record for being the most successful reality TV format.
Simon Cowell's Got Talent confirmed as world's most successful reality TV format. Bro, get the fuck out of here. Everybody knows Guinness World Records is simply a marketing vehicle for your favorite doodad. That's all it is. That's what I learned.
The Got Talent franchise looks unbeatable, and network executives give each other pats on the back. They've done it. But in 2014, that hot streak grinds to a screeching halt. Fans get a whiff of something not quite right. Suddenly, streaming sites and social media are crawling out of the woodwork, devouring traditional TV in big, hungry gulps.
Oh, yep.
A lot of shows are...
Yep, big old... Well, I mean, from like 2006 to like 2020, that's a big old gap. But, you know, that big old pandemic came around and...
are left stumbling around. But America's Got Talent, oddly enough, with its bite-sized performances, finds itself prepackaged for the bite-sized viral video era.
It coincided with YouTube. The Susan Boyle clip in particular went like crazy, and that was the point where I thought, wow, this really is a worldwide show, and it has a much bigger reach than any of us could have imagined.
The show starts to fixate itself entirely on creating viral moments. Simon starts to look for more ways he can change the format.
And probably around this time, the internet is in full swing. I mean, because he just said it's perfect bite-sized clips. I mean, I've like me personally, I've clicked on like a ton of weird thumbnails with like millions of views on it, and I'm just like, ooh, 5 million views. Ooh, what that dude do? What that girl do? Oh, 100%. I'm down to watch a little like 5-minute video of like some person like show up.
Then suddenly, it hits him. What if you could create viral moments just by pushing a button?
And it can change your life.
10 unforgettable moments in AGT. 12 million views.
On the surface, the golden buzzer's just a save. If one judge really likes a contestant but is outnumbered by votes, they could press it and the contestant goes through. Seems like an alright idea. The judges are prone to their fair share of disagreements. But in 2016, it becomes painfully obvious what it's really for.
For this challenge, all the videos are going to be golden buzzer moments from the Got Talent franchise.
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna sing a song for you on the piano. It's crazy.
Everybody hold on! Oh, she did it!
Oh my gosh.
Am I dead inside? Should I be having a different reaction to these clips?
For many fans, season 11 in 2016 marks a big turning point. The show starts to fixate itself entirely on creating viral moments. By now, Simon and the rest of the producers,
A somewhat dangerous act. The most competitive one yet. No Nick Cannon. Literally not even from America. This is the best America has ever seen on the show. Some like dance choreography group. Boobs.
pretty much have it down to a formula, and they don't want to leave anything up to chance.
A singer with actual talent. A crap singer with a sad backstory. America's Got Talent. all the rejects from American Idol, like you just double dip, dude. You go on American Idol and you try out there and you get rejected. Or let's say you like go a couple rounds or whatever, like you get through like the masses, then you go to like level 2 or 3 or however it is in Idol, and then you get booted, and then just like, oh fuck it, I already did it once, I was on TV once, I'm gonna go on America's Got Talent because I'm a talented singer. You just double dip in TV.
Chance. Anything that's unpredictable, dare I say, interesting, won't be tolerated. They get rid of Nick since he's being kind of a loose cannon.
But how is he a loose cannon? You gotta forgive me, guys. I didn't really like keep up with this show past like the first or second season. I was like, oh, this is great, and I just got bored.
To his principals, walking away after he says NBC executives threatened to fire him for making jokes like this one.
I apologize, white people.
Oh my God, was this in like the soft era of like doing racist jokes? Oh my God, bro, racist jokes are funny. You know why? Because they're funny when they don't mean it, okay? Jesus. What's actually like bad about racist jokes is that like if you get some crazy ass people that can't read the room and think that like he actually thinks like that, yeah, it's like, no, you're the weirdo. This is for jokes, for funnies. This is not real.
We over here talking about and you think this is America's Got Talent.
And Howard Stern. Wow. Meaning that now both people credited with bringing the show into a golden age are gone. Coming in to take the role of the mean judge is the guy who created the part.
Howard Stern is out. Simon Cowell is in.
Howard says it was his own decision, and Simon says it was NBC's decision.
Did you say I would like to be the judge, or was it someone else's decision?
Well, sort of.
And actually, Simon over here doing the best thing, because you know he's swimming in millions of dollars. And how does he show up to an interview? White shirt. This guy was a trendsetter. He knew, do not, ABC, always be never flexing your money. He was doing it before everybody thought it was cool to never flex your money. You cannot show how unrelatable you are. Just show up in a white shirt. And in the beginning it was like a black shirt. and the little bracelet. Boo.
No, I couldn't really do that. It was the network's decision.
However, a confidential email published on WikiLeaks hints that Simon might have orchestrated his exit, planning to star on the show himself and cement his
Jesus. He don't give a fuck, dude. He got like the damn the shit opened up to like the down here. Oh my god. This man living on cloud 9 for like the last 20 years.
His vision. I met with Simon Cowell yesterday. If you remember, he was considering what to do with the show America Has Talent. He is the star of
I met with Simon Cowell yesterday. If you remember, he was considering what to do with the show America Has Talent, or America's Got Talent, whatever. He is the star of in the UK, and the producer. What is this sentence? This looks like edited. It is hugely successful and has a better show in the UK. He is thinking that the right thing to do would be for him to star in the show, not Howard Stern, and move it to LA, where it would be cheaper to produce. He wants to meet with you. He is out here for the next couple weeks, and any chance you could sit with him and hear him out, perhaps with Bob Greenblatt. He is very, very talented. We have a big overall deal with Simon and his own music company and half of all the television shows he produces.
In the UK, and the producer here. He is thinking that the right thing to do would be for him to be the star of the show, not Howard Stern.
Couldn't really do that. It was the network's decision.
This email is for...
I mean, because even though he's got all these like side gigs of like, well, maybe he was thinking they were like the main gigs, whatever, but he's got like all these like other side businesses, music studios, publishing, producing, whatever. I don't know. He previously had a reputation and like he was a previous like TV personality, and I guess he felt that there were no good like heels on these like judge shows, talent shows. So he's like, oh, okay, I'll come back. These guys need me.
From 2014, 2 years before Simon becomes judge, and the same year the golden buzzer was added. With all the unknown variables out of the equation, they have control over everything.
Bro, have the judges ever like fought over like whether or not to hit the golden buzzer? That would be actually sick. I would want to see like one of those episodes where like the judges are like damn near wrestling each other to like hit the buzzer, not hit the buzzer. I want to see that one.
And right here is the man responsible.
At first,
no, guys, I'm so humble. Okay, hey, I just had to come back. And it's weird because like why he wanted to come back. Was he not getting like the attention or something? He missed like being the center, like in the spotlight and all that shit. He missed it. He wanted to come back. I am the originator, the creator. I am back.
Fans are optimistic about season 11. Simon's back after all. His return even revitalized his interest in the show.
Oh,
but only for a moment. The first few episodes go by and fans are just excited to see him back in action. They remember that old Simon.
I have no professional training of singing.
No.
From the pre-production days.
What do you think I'm going to say to you?
No.
Correct.
Who used to carve up bad auditions with a single glance.
It's the way you look that's putting us off.
They assume the show might recapture that old spark, except it doesn't. Instead,
oh my god. I forgot how savage he was. It's the way you look that's putting us off. That is like the most indirectly direct way to say like you're ugly. And he always got like so creative with the disses. It was great, dude. Because it'd be too boring to just say something like, nah, you suck, you suck, you suck, you're bad. Like that's not like entertaining. You have to be a little more creative with it. You got to add some salt, pepper, garlic powder, onion powder, some oregano, some Old Bay, some two-step, some Tony's, okay? You got to add some Italian seasoning or whatever. You got to add some spice to it.
We get whoever this guy is. Ever since season 11, it's been annoying me rather.
What the fuck? What is this? I've been watching the show since season 5. Ever since season 11, I recently noticed that it's been annoying me rather than entertaining me. I think the best seasons of the show are 7, 8, 10. My favorite throughout the show's run include Kenichi, Ibina, David Garibaldi, and Zero A.
Rather than entertaining me.
I shouldn't be judging it. I just want to compliment you.
Where's the sting? The bark. He claims to be Simon Cowell, but is it really him? Or is it just someone wearing his skin as a costume?
Yeah, he kind of got the Ozempic neck in order to like stay healthy, but he don't want to work out, so he just does like some weird little diet where he doesn't eat a lot, and he also takes Ozempic probably. I don't know. I'm just shit talking. He got no bite. All his teeth are like numb and flat. He's turned into a vegan. There's no bite into his insults. Ugh. What a dork, dude.
Crying?
Oh, God. I am officially an idiot.
Fans aren't very happy. Even the ones who don't like Howard want him back.
This, to me, is what Britain's Got Talent is all about.
At least he wasn't afraid to make a kid cry here and there.
Now, I've read, Howard, that you intend to, when you see a young contestant appearing on stage, you're going to haul out their mothers and harangue them before their child performs.
Harangue. What the heck is that word? Let me see this. What is a harangue? What the... I don't even know how to spell it. Harangue meaning? Harangue's name is a street name used in not Hwarang. That's the kicking guy. One of the kicking guys in... Oh, god damn it. I'm never gonna find this. God damn it. Not Hwarang. Harangue. Ah, damn it. Whatever.
And make it absolutely clear that if you then rip this child's performance to pieces, it's not your fault.
Well, yeah, if you're going to put your children on television to be judged, which, by the way, there are parents out there who think it's a good idea, and you got to be damn sure that this is a wise decision.
You want to speak to this?
Yes, I have no problem speaking. First of all, you're a very nice young man. You know that. No one likes hitting the X on a 7-year-old. You're very brave.
The judges only provide praise and next to no criticism.
Oh, damn. This is the, what was this, like 4, 5, 6-ish years ago? When everybody was like super soft and had no like bite to them, to their criticisms.
Happy and sad at the same time.
Right when Howard Stern left is when the
Right when Howard Stern, so I started, when the show started to feel fake, Howard kept it real. Truth.
show started to feel fake. Howard kept it real.
He says he thinks Big Barry is an act that deserves attention, but I do not believe that. We admire each other, respect each other professionally. We have a disagreement.
Wow. It is a wow.
Wait. Was this in like COVID era? Like 2020, 2021? Where is the audience? And why are they so close to each other? Are they not social distancing? I see the gold buzzer.
The question is, if there's no tension or disagreement on the panel, then what's the point of the golden buzzer?
And all those bullies are gonna have to watch you succeed, my friend.
Damn, they gave Terry Crews the power to hit the gold button too. Dang.
Many of these videos have gone viral. Why do people love to watch these golden buzzer moments so much?
I think these are like, it makes you feel motivated.
It's seeing people feel good makes you feel good.
It's kind of inspirational.
Everyone in Life, Simon, has a sign on their head, and it says, "Make me feel important."
Well, yeah, I mean, make me feel important. I mean, that's kind of along the same vein as everybody just wants like to seek attention. Some people are more direct, some people are indirect with it. The rightness or the wrongness of it, it's kind of like up to you to decide.
Just a raw heart beating in front of us, and you moved me to do this.
The golden buzzer is usually used on people who...
I'm not a fan of the golden buzzer. GB is usually used on people that would probably get 4 yeses regardless. Like, who's going to say no to a choir of nurses after a pandemic? I wish it was more of a save system like The Voice has.
who would probably get 4 yeses regardless.
Okay.
You know what?
Wait, so is the golden buzzer like a scripted thing? It's like, okay, guys, this next act is blah blah blah. I'm gonna golden buzzer, and everyone else is gonna be like, okay, I'm gonna red buzzer. But then I think that's how it is. It's like a fly by the seat of your pants type of thing, or maybe they like look at all like the script beforehand. It's like, okay, we're gonna gold buzzer this, we're gonna gold buzzer that, and maybe they're like per show there's like maybe 1 or 2 or whatever, and they're just going off of vibes of the person or group of people.
Judge and executive producer Simon Cowell disregarded the show's longtime rule and hit his golden buzzer for a second time this season. The unprecedented move prompted...
What? Let me see that again.
You know what?
Judge and executive producer Simon Cowell disregarded the show's longtime rule and hit his golden buzzer for a second time this season.
Oh, so it's like per season, everybody has like a 1 gold buzzer use per season. Is that how it is? I don't know the rules, but executive. I mean, he's the dude that makes the rules. It's like, whatever. How you gonna tell that makes the rules? That like, that's a good enough act. I'm a gold buzzer it. You guys are stupid. Long time rules. As expected, the unprecedented move prompted questioning from fellow judges. And now all 4 judges get 2 golden buzzers each season. Oh, shit. I bet that got ratings up. You think it's going to happen again? Everybody gets 3 golden buzzers. This is probably planned. If anything.
The unprecedented move prompted questioning from his fellow judges. He says, quote, "We are using more golden buzzers this season because there were so many brilliant, mind-blowing auditions. I know right away when I see an act that's golden buzzer worthy. You feel it." To make things worse, fans have already been complaining that the show's getting too predictable. Contestant backstories seem designed to one-up past ones each year, to the point where now they seem like parodies of each other, not genuine at all. This has always existed, but in the past few years it's become overwhelming.
I am 17 years old and I'm a magician.
Damn.
Queen, I'm a little bit of a loner. It's always been really difficult for me to connect with people my own age. And that's when I found magic.
If we look back to older Simon Cowell vehicles like American Idol, sometimes a contestant would be given a little bit more time to talk about a unique or tragic story.
And to make the long story short, the doctor said that I would probably never speak again.
Notice the straightforward interview style, which makes it feel slightly more real.
Even as an adult, people look at me and judge right away. Like I'm gonna do something bad or steal something.
What? Because you're black? Is that what you're implying?
I'm here because I am tired of being judged.
Isn't this whole show about people judging you? It's become a bit of a joke at this point.
Is there any unnecessarily sad backstory that we should know about before you sing for us, Sam? I mean, I wasn't gonna say anything, but since you asked, I was born with glass bones and paper skin. Every morning I break my arms. Every afternoon I break my legs. My mom's last wish before she died from cancer.
Not to mention the multiple cases where contestants have taken advantage of it.
America's Got Talent looked like it found a new star this week.
Sergeant Timothy Poe.
I had got hit by a grenade in Afghanistan, and
everything about
what?
You is amazing.
Some of Sergeant Poe's fellow soldiers were also amazed.
It was absolutely unbelievable from the first second I saw it.
It's always been fake. The difference is they just no longer hide it. Everything feels hyper curated.
Yeah.
So, do they mic the whole audience? Either the contestants are unbelievably amazing or comically bad in a way that screams producer meddling, which is exactly the case.
Now, what I'm going to do, I'm going to play it from the beginning, and when I'm on stage with America's Got Talent, that is what was shown on TV. And then when I'm in this rehearsal room, that is the stuff that was not shown on TV.
And they reserve the right to change things in any way that they want to, using your voice, likeness, etc., to make it look better or worse. Contestants are fed exact lines to repeat.
I really hate that it's all.
Damn. That's crazy. That lady just lifted the veil. Remember, like in Wizard of Oz, you see the man behind the curtain? That's what they did. That's what she did. I really hate that it's all fixed now. Most of the acts are handpicked before the show. It just needs to go back to random people showing up. Yeah, but then the show is crazy and people can like do like a bunch of silly things that are against the rules or the laws or whatever. Somebody might get offended or something like that, is what I would imagine. I mean, in terms of entertainment, there's not much nowadays that is quote unquote genuine. It's for the most part, it's not really a requirement for almost all people for them to like consume their entertainment for it to be like genuine. Maybe that's how it was like back in the day, before this like hyper fixation on the internet and everybody has a mic, everybody has a voice, everybody has an opinion. What happens is I think it becomes like just harder to entertain, really, when everybody has a mic and a voice and an opinion.
Fixed now. Most of the acts are handpicked before the show. It just needs to go back to random people showing up. Today there's even some acts on the show that are well-known, established artists, like Glennis Grace, who made it all the way to the final rounds in 2018. Even though she was already a famous singer in the Netherlands, rumors start to propagate that behind the scenes things aren't much prettier. After Terry Fader won in 2007 and got a $100 million contract to perform in Las Vegas, America's Got Talent received none of it. Needless to say, they're not too happy. So, in every season after that, they forced contestants to sign a contract, which...
Oh, that's stupid. Someone I know has a 15-year-old son, has a band that's been working their way up to the process of elimination on AGT. There are endless auditions, tapings out in LA. It's obvious the producers and powers that be like the band. They've spent a lot of energy, time, and money on the band. They're supposed to go to Las Vegas for taping. One more detail to get out of the way, called the contract. Fortunately, one of the kids' dads is a big name entertainer lawyer. As I understand it, he was part of the people involved in Michael Jackson's Thriller video and other MJ stuff in that era. He saw the contract and it's all over. He said that it's the worst, most one-sided entertainment contract he's ever seen. Well, it is. Let me see. I scanned through it, but I'm not a lawyer. I've seen a record of the contract a few times. I thought the band I worked with in the early 80s and the 90s were on MCA, had a bad deal. 21 years ago, that was great, a great deal comparison to this draconian sentence of death. I've always maintained that the artists on American Idol and those type of shows had to be completely owned by the people that made it all happen. Well, they are. By the way, Simon Cowell and company own America's Got Talent too. Contract didn't mention giving the band much of anything, but they did get $12.50 per week for the entire band to go live on. It was also written where they would have been tied up for 5 years. So they're literally just a physical platform version of a social media. That's all it is. And in the contract, I guess whenever you go on, that you have to sign, if you get a contract offered to you by like some place some building or whatever in Vegas to like put on a couple shows for multiple years, AGT has to have a cut of that, which is absolutely dog shit. You're already making money from the ads on the TV. What, that you want on like nickel and dime every single person that wins? I did not know that. What an absolute clown show. This show deserves to be like put in the dirt, dude. I was already not watching it, but knowing this, I'm not going to watch it even more.
Which one lawyer describes as the worst and most one-sided entertainment contract he's ever seen. From what I've gathered, this contract apparently makes it so any original song you perform on the show is now theirs. They can also say anything about you.
It's not even a cut, it's just all theirs. Plus, everything is getting filmed and put up on YouTube, and you're getting clipped. They're getting all the views and the ad rev off of YouTube and whatever other social media that they make of it. So they are farming you probably like 20 times over on all the social medias on top of the contract. What draconian is like the light version of saying of this. I would say these guys are like actual scumbags.
Or portray you in any way they want. And if the performer happens to be a child, the parent has to sign a contract that allows their kid to sign all future contracts. This is just what I've seen from people who talked about being on the show. As of today, the show hasn't been renewed for a new season, nor has it been canceled. But
good. Oh, let me see. Is this Google trending? Google Trends? Let me see. Google Trends. Bop. No, I don't care about him. America's, what was it? Got Talent. Oh my God. Past 5 years. Oh, it's going down. It's going down, boys. Where's the spikes? We need another spike. Oh man, that's funny. But like, look at from beginning. Jesus. When was this? 2020? It hasn't been interesting since 2019. It's been 5-6 years since this show was interesting. Jesus.
But no matter what happens, America's Got Talent will live on in some form. It appears to have transcended television and eclipsed its singularity. It's become so formulaic that it's not quite man-made, but not quite machine either. A lot of people can't even tell the difference between what's an AI clip.
It's AI. I've seen stuff like this all the time.
And what's a real one. Like it's past some media version of the Turing test.
Oh yeah, the animal one where the dude transforms into an animal.
Good evening, everyone. Thank you for allowing me to share my heart tonight. There's a heaviness in my soul that I carry every day.
You sent me the video of the kid whose parents died in Ukraine war, and he loves his parents, and he's made a song.
Oh yeah, on America's Got Talent.
It's incredible.
That's good, right?
Hi, I'm Howie Mandel. Thank you, YouTube watchers and people. If you want to...
And that guy is weird too.
Further compounding.
There was a time...
Yeah. Okay. I had no idea over the last 6 years AGT is just like bad and no one's interested anymore. Good. That's what they deserve. Get put into the dirt of obscurity. Nobody wants to see that. We don't need it anymore. We have the internet. We're glued to our phones and internets and TVs. I'm good. Why would I want to pay some money to like go travel some place and like watch a show when I could just do the same thing on my phone. It's for the experience. Nah. I don't got the money. Dude, that was a good ass video. Wait, what is this? Am I the only one who thought it was America's Got Talent? Oh my god. I stopped caring about the show when it became more of a sad story competition instead of a talent one. Yeah, I mean, it does feel like that. That's what happened a little bit. I mean, again, I only watched like a couple seasons and I would scantly watch it like here and there randomly. I just became so disinterested. But other than that, I think this is a great video, dude. 100%. This is very cool. Chronicling the what's it called? The upswing and the downfall of AGT. That was awesome, dude. Thank you. But yeah, that's pretty much it for me. I'll catch you guys on the next one. All right, later.